trying to run people out in the house at 8 o'clock. We ain't got no house.
We have no house. We have no homes. It's really affecting the homeless community really bad.
They supposed to start taking us to jail, but I ain't seen them doing it.
But if they take it, they're not processing anybody in jail. They're not keeping anybody that's in jail because they don't want anybody to get the coronavirus. And it's pointless, really. I mean, they shut down the public places where we commute at, and they cut off all our resources. We don't get our meals like we're supposed to, We don't get personal hygiene like we need. I mean, and then too, a lot of places laid off a lot of people. They're not hiring right now. And
everybody laid off. Uptown, everything's closed.
So what does that leave us to do? We can't get jobs. We have no homes to go to, but we have a curfew that we're not, and that just sets us up for destruction and sets us up for failure. And then they wonder why people are starting to break into places and do reckless things. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all staying at the homeless shelter?
No, you can't get in. You can't get in to the homeless shelters. They're not accepting anybody into the shelters.
Where are you staying?
On the streets.
I'm a male prostitute.
And then because we're the only ones on the streets, we're getting harassed by the police more.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
We get harassed by the police. I mean, they tell us not to be places, but I mean, what are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go?
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Can't get nothing to eat. If they stop feeding you, you gotta go to a restaurant and do something to eat. You can't get it because they won't let you in.
They won't let you in.
Well, our thoughts are with y'all, and I'm sorry for everything we're going through.
It'll work out.
It'll work out. God got us.
Yeah.
He's always got a plan. You just gotta keep your faith.
Yeah.
That's one thing out here on the street. You gotta keep your faith.
Yeah.
If you ain't got that, you'll be lost for sure.
Hey, thanks so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, bro, you out jogging?
Yep. So my name's Liam. I live right around the corner, off of Charlotte Street, 27. So far, it's just real weird being out here because, it's a Saturday. There's no traffic. It's like I Am Legend. You see people walking their dogs and stuff, but just no cars, no businesses, which is so strange because Asheville is such a hotbed around this time of year. But I think right now, best thing people can do is limit their exposure. Exercise is so important. Drink tons of fluids. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke cigarettes if you can. Just be healthy.
Nice, man. Thank you.
Take care, bro.
Be well. So, what's your first name?
Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Hi.
And that's the hookah hookup.
Yeah.
What kind of a business is it?
We are a smoke shop. We go with CBD, kratom, health and wellness stuff, glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you boarded it all up because you think people will be breaking in the windows?
Well, we're just taking preventative measures. Just, test for when people are desperate, they'll do things that,
That's true.
Yeah. We all would.
So what do you think about this whole situation?
I don't know. It hasn't really changed my day-to-day life. Come home, go to work, do the same thing every day. I just hope everybody stays safe.
Has the enormity of it all hit you yet?
This is starting to make it, sink in, and I think it is with people out here on the street. It's been pretty major for them. You can tell there's an eeriness in the air downtown lately.
And Asheville is such a tourist-driven town.
Yeah, and without the tourists, we've really taken a big hit.
So many people work as waitresses and bartenders and cooks, etc., etc.
No bar. Everything's shut down. We've got a couple of places doing to-goes, but not enough people are coming through to support their local businesses to keep them open. So,
what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's all kind of up in the air, huh?
It is. Nobody knows. That's the thing.
Just saw some homeless people and it really broke me up.
Yeah, we've been trying to be helpful with them. I actually am friends with a lot of them, trying to keep them cheery, because that's who's hurting the worst right now without the tourists is the homeless people. They don't have the resources. Without the tourists, they're not getting the money and the food and stuff that they're used to getting every day. And
even the buskers are not getting to make any money now.
It's rough. It's rough stuff.
Well, thanks for the little interview. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye. So what's your names?
My name's Alex.
I'm Emily.
Where are you from?
We're both from about 2 hours from here, from Asheville, western North Carolina.
West of here?
More north, really.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm from the northern, I'm like Burnsville,
Okay.
yeah. An hour north.
Okay.
Cool. So what are y'all thinking today about all of this?
It just feels weird. You know, Saturday would normally be so busy out here.
Yeah?
Now it's just empty.
Yeah? So you're just eating some.
There's
Pizza.
Yeah, got some pizza down there. About to head home.
So I have a health channel and I tell people that, you know, if they want to be able to survive things like the coronavirus, they need to start eating really healthy foods.
Right.
We're not doing a great job of that, are we?
Well, you've got time to think about it. You're young and it's most likely that you'd survive it if you caught it. But any other thoughts? You just taking a little vacation?
We're just,
Yeah, just drove up for the day, just hanging out, but maintaining social distance.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for talking with us.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, action.
Action.
So, what's your name?
Lily.
Lily and
Forrest.
Forrest,
Chris.
Chris,
And you got Ford and Jack right here.
Alex.
And Alex.
And this is Ford. Hey, Ford.
This is Jack. Ford's
Jack.
the black and white one. Jack's
Okay.
the tan
So,
one.
do y'all have any interesting thoughts, inputs that you might tell my viewers about what you're thinking with this whole menagerie?
I just think y'all should stay home.
Well, we've heard that before.
Stay home and go shopping for your grandparents and your parents and literally just stay the fuck home.
And you guys, is it good to drink?
Sure. I mean, whatever gets you through it. you know?
Whatever gets you through the night.
Exactly.
I think so. I think we can enjoy ourselves on the front porch.
Yeah.
The four of us are staying far enough apart.
Yeah.
We don't think we're contributing to the problem at all.
And just pray for the president. Is what I would say. Pray for Donald Trump.
See now, if Alex is out here,
That's a joke.
if Alex would give you a completely different point of view, which I think is very genuine.
And that's how Jack is.
But if you want to ask, like,
You talked about Trump and then he went to throw up.
I do the
That's pretty
same,
accurate to how we're all feeling, I suppose.
So, what do you think about how the skies are clear in cities now because there's not near as much traffic?
I think it's incredible, and I think it's a sign that the human race needs to fucking slow down.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those major silver linings.
Yeah. And
You know, you can only imagine that a problem this size, creates such problems that everyone's kind of focusing on. But at the end of the day, there can only be silver linings, that creates the hope that people kind of want.
do y'all have jobs?
Not currently. He does.
I get to work from home.
Yeah, I'm still working.
What do you do?
Service industry.
Okay, a lot of people in Asheville work at like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah,
They're
it's horrible. It's super sad. That's
still
worst day of
able.
my life
Dude,
was
I
laying
I
off
think
85
this is your
people, for
opportunity to
sure.
explain the issue.
Well, the issue is that people who work in my industry don't have any protections or any fucking. They have
What industry is it?
Service industry. Anybody who's a server, a bartender, cook, anything in between. There's nothing. Nobody gives a shit about that job. That's that's a poor person's job. So there's
You had to lay off 85 people?
Yeah, 85 people. 85 people gone.
Well, and now the people who got laid off are going to be making more
Well,
money.
yeah, they're making. Yeah, people who were laid off are making more money than me now. And that's fucked up. But whatever.
Because they're getting the incentive,
The
not
incentives,
the whatever you want to call
They're
it.
making hundreds of more dollars a week than me. Yes.
Yeah.
By not working. But that's just another thing. I
No.
mean, I'm not.
Oh,
It's a moment, but
Yes.
it's whatever, dude. For most of the year I made more money than them, so whatever, I guess. But yeah.
And then you still have a job.
And then I still have a job, but I'm making hundreds less.
and they're
working
sitting at
while
home.
They collect money.
They're sitting at home and they're going
So you're kind of a manager?
Yeah, management, yeah. Yeah. But
So-
I mean, this is their moment. I hope that something comes of it for all of us. But yeah.
Are you on unemployment?
I am.
Yeah. And so you're going to get a raise soon.
She is. She's gonna be making more than me.
What do you
I
guys
mean, in an unfortunate, yeah.
What do you guys think about the $2 trillion help bailout thing that's going to be supporting you, and you'll be able to save money, right?
You know what I say?
And
I
you
say,
can take a
fuck throwing
vacation.
$2 trillion
I'm
at us
not
now.
very interested in taking a vacation right now.
It's
Quite
kind of a
frankly,
vacation,
I don't
though.
really even want any of the money. It's all gonna come back, and I don't know.
So-
It's complex.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're still. I think between the three of us, especially, we kind of hang around a lot of the time, talk about these things. We're kind of the only three we've got. I don't know. It's very complex.
It is complex.
Y'all are young and healthy, relatively, right? Do you have any pre-existing conditions?
Nope.
No, the healthcare thing is a separate argument.
You
Yeah,
look
no.
healthy.
Oh! Yeah.
No, that's not nice.
Sorry about. Hey.
So, are you guys concerned about when you see people at the store that are really overweight and they're old and they look as though they're on their last leg anyway?
We have certainly limited our grocery shopping to, at the very most, once a week. I was just laid off from a physical therapy clinic, and the very few patients that were still coming in for their appointments were very elderly and not in the state that they should be coming in, but because they're regularly isolated anyway, they're still coming to their appointments because they're now more so isolated, and that is their 1 hour of socialization. So, I do feel guilty for those people.
Joel, are you able to talk to people? Do you talk to people on Skype or on Facebook Messenger Live so that you can, like, maybe family across the country?
I certainly talk to my direct family.
I was like, calls, FaceTime.
Yep.
How about you, man?
My family thinks I died 10 years ago.
I
No, I talked to my family.
Oh, wow.
I went to a trip to New York at the beginning of the month and haven't really seen my mom since before that because I didn't want to. You know, I think I took this so with the virus, I didn't take it serious until I came back from New York and saw how people were acting.
So if you're
there.
from New York, can you sing that song that goes, "Start spreading the news"?
No, I absolutely cannot.
I can do it.
From New York.
Start
Yeah, I'm not from
spreading
New
the
York.
This is a
news.
blue blood Asheville in here.
I'm leaving today.
And we're from northern Michigan, so you're as far away as.
Cool. All right, thank you all so much for this little nice interview.
No problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
It does feel like a time to kind of get everything out. I don't know.
they say that one of the biggest things, like for people, one of the biggest pre-existing conditions can be like stress and depression. So the mind is also involved with this, and so everybody stay positive if you can, and keep your head up, and watch Vitality Massage on YouTube. And then and buy my products from brettsnaturalhealth.com.
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, where can we see this later?
Thanks for joining me.
Hey.
Hey, man. Would you do a coronavirus interview for YouTube? Hey, Hey everybody, so a lot of people are really hurting out there, and you should know that you're not alone. Every one of us is feeling this, and it's been building for a long time, and it's needed to happen, but that doesn't make it any easier. And for me, I'm just trying to kill my pain by working, which is what I so often do. Making a couple of pillowcases and loading this video, and trying not to think about my troubles or other people's troubles, but it's not working. Thanks for joining me. Please support my channel, brettsnaturalhealth.com.